Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a spicy brown lip look using all brown colors. So you want to start off with a clean face and clean fingers. Make sure everything is just good for your base. And I'm using the NYX First Base Primer Spray. Make sure you spray that all over your face. Any place that your makeup is going to be, it's going to act like a glue for your makeup. I'm using the LA Girl Color Corrector underneath my eyes to go ahead and get rid of those dark circles. So ladies, if you have that same issue, make sure you use them as well. It's actually pretty cheap to go ahead and use this product. I think it retails at $3, but you can find it at your local beauty store or even Target, I believe. So definitely make sure you check that out. To blend today, I'm just using my fingers. Like I said, make sure your hands are clean before you do this. You don't want your pores to get clogged with any dirt or germs and you end up having breakouts. Next, I'll be using the Clinique Foundation in 26. That's the color Cashew. And I'm actually applying this all over my face, straight from the bottle in just little dots. So just make sure you apply it everywhere so that way when you blend out, there's enough product on your face to blend. Today's blending brush I'm using is a Sephora Multitasker brush in number 45, but any brush that you do have will work fine. And again, I'm using my base spray on the brush to go ahead and blend out that product. Some people like to spray their brush with water. I prefer to use my base spray. It actually allows my makeup to dry matte, so that's why I use it.
Don't think you're buff because you're wearing contour. Cause I'll wipe your brows off. I'll snap your wig and your nails off. I go blind, hands out. Like I'm at the nail shop.
For my highlight, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in color Creamy Beige underneath my eyes and on my T-zone. I like my under eye area to pop, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more underneath my eyes and also to make sure that there is no trace of those pesky dark circles underneath my eyes. It just makes me look tired, and I promise y'all I am not. I am well rested and ready to go.
I can't believe the cheek. Some man wake up and don't even brush their teeth. How could you do that? How could you even speak? How could you talk my name and you ain't even brushed your teeth? Brush your teeth. 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 Queen speech 4, you know. Side for the way. Bang gang ga dang gang gang gang. Bang gang gang gang. Bang gang ga dang 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 dang. Dang 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 dang. Woo!
For my contour, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in color Chestnut on the outsides of my nose, just drawing a thin little line as well as my cheekbones and the temples of my forehead.
Hey boss, what you stop chatting in the club for? Just dance man. Like yo fam alam, yo fam alam. Ain't no girl better than. I'm on the roads, caravan. Let me do this fast, Ramadan. Cause it's going down, avalanche. I'ma keep it short, paragraph. Queen Leisha, my reign, Anorak. Take it off Israel, Nazareth. Oh Jesus, oh Lord, oh Jesus.
I'll be spraying my Beauty Blender sponge just so it's easier for me to blend out the contour. Ladies, if you spend a little bit more time blending out your cream contour, it's okay. Just definitely make sure there's no harsh lines left over. Remember, we want this to look as natural as possible, so go ahead and blend for your life.
I be the don, they know where I'm from. Oh, 1 to the 2, 1. Yo, brethren, where is your hairline gone? I can't believe it. I can't believe the cheek. Some girls wake up and don't even brush their teeth. That's a dead thing. That's a bad breath thing. Morning. How could you talk my name and you ain't even brushed your teeth? Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Brush
If you follow Patrick Star with 3 R's, you know the Airspun loose powder. This is used to bake your face. So ladies, if you highlight your face, definitely make sure you set it with some kind of loose powder. Whichever one you choose is fine. I actually got this powder from Walmart for about $5.79. So if you're interested in getting this powder as well, you know where to find it now at Walmart in the beauty section for only $5.79. And ladies, again, this is like the holy grail, so definitely make sure you set your face if you don't want your makeup to move or crease. To set my contour, I'm using the Modern Fashion palette, and this is just to define my contour and set it as well. This is definitely an optional step, but if you do like your cheeks to pop, I definitely recommend this step. And I'm just going to bring this along my hairline and the temples of my forehead as well, any place that you previously put your contouring cream at before. After that's done, I like to let my makeup just sit for about 5 minutes or bake. After that, you can go ahead and just wipe it off with a clean foundation or powder brush. If you don't like that ashy look that a powder can give you from letting it set, I recommend using a finishing spray if you want a more dewy, natural look on your face. Again, this step is optional, but I'm using the MAC Pigment Color Powder on my cheeks just for a little highlight. So ladies, if you like that effect and your cheeks to pop like mine, definitely go ahead and do this step.
I hold it down like a Snapchat. Go over
From the Modern Fashion palette, I'll be using this medium brown on the outside of my lids and a halo effect just so I can have a not so dramatic smoky eye. I want it to be a little dark but not too much just because this is going to go from a daytime look to a nighttime look, so I need a transitioning color.
cause it's going down. Avalanche. I'ma keep it short. Paragraph. Queen Leisha Marine and Iraq. Take it off Israel. Nazareth. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord, oh Jesus. A couple of snaky friends, just Adam and Eve.
Next, I'll be using a goldish tan color on my lids, something subtle just to make them pop just a little bit. Again, this is going from a daytime look to a nighttime look, so I'm not trying to use a color that's too bright. For my eyeliner, I'll be using the Sephora Fine Line 24-hour wear. This is pretty cheap as well, so definitely make sure you go to your local store, mall, and pick this up. I think it retails at around $6 or $7.
Wake up and don't even brush their teeth. That's a dead thing. That's a bad breath thing. Morning. How could you talk my name when you ain't even brushed your teeth? Brush your teeth.
Next, it's time for falsies. So I'll be using the eyelashes from the INV by Kiss wear line. This is actually 4-in-1 pack that I'm using, but it's a thick, dramatic eyelash. Definitely something that I tend to use a lot just because I'm a little dramatic. So hey, that's me. But if you want to use something that's a less dramatic, definitely go for it. Choose one that suits you.
Flux. I make the crowd jump like crisscross. Got a dark skin friend that looks like Rachel Dolezal. And I got a light skin friend that looks like Rachel Dolezal. Which one's which? Not sure.
I like to just pinch my eyelash with the falsies just to make sure they're in place and that the glue is dried.
Cause I'll wipe your brows up.
Next, I'll be using the RK matte lipstick in color Spicy Brown. I actually got this from my local beauty supply store for about $3.99. This is definitely new to me. I'm used to wearing products like Sephora and MAC, but this is actually one of the best matte lipsticks I've worn in a while. It's definitely my favorite for right now. So ladies, check your beauty supply hair store and see if you can find one as well.
An electric latte. I can't believe it. I can't believe the cheek. Some man wake up and don't even brush their teeth.
And just like that, we are all done. Thank you for checking out this tutorial. Shout out to Chanel for recommending a smoky eye and brown lip look. I hope you liked it. Dolls, remember to follow me on